Business tycoon Anton Markov arrived in the quiet countryside of Willow Creek with one goal in mind: to purchase a serene patch of land ideal for building a luxury vineyard resort. After years of stress in the city, he wanted to invest in something peaceful, something pure. The locals welcomed him with cautious curiosity. He was polite, refined, and unlike anyone they usually saw. On the third day of his visit, Anton took a stroll through the town square, drawn to the smell of freshly baked bread and the sounds of children playing. He stopped at a modest produce stall to buy apples. Behind the wooden counter stood a woman arranging fruit, her hands gentle but confident. Anton froze. Her face, her eyes, the subtle way she brushed her hair behind her ear. It was Elena, his wife, the woman he had mourned for almost a decade. She had vanished one cold autumn morning, without a trace. For years, Anton had hired investigators, consulted psychics, posted rewards, chased false leads across countries. Eventually, he gave up hope. Elena was declared legally dead after 5 years of searching. He had held a small memorial. Nothing ever felt right after that. But here she was, a little older, thinner, sun-kissed skin, but unmistakably her. Standing beside her was a boy, no more than 9 years old. He had dark hair like Anton once did, and the same deep-set eyes that had stared back at him in the mirror as a child. The resemblance was undeniable. Anton felt his knees weaken. "Excuse me," he said, voice trembling. "What's your name?" The woman looked up, puzzled but kind. "They call me Lena," she replied. Her voice, even that was the same. Anton's heart pounded. "Do you remember anything from before you came here?" She shook her head. "I was found in the woods, badly hurt. Couldn't remember who I was or how I got there. Just pain and confusion. The doctor said it might come back, but it never did. I was pregnant, too." Anton stood in stunned silence. A kind local farmer had found her barely alive, covered in bruises, unable to speak. The village nursed her back to health. When she learned she was expecting, she chose to stay here. She grew roots here, unaware of the life and love she'd once had. Anton didn't tell her who she was immediately. He wanted to be sure. He asked around, quietly confirmed everything. Her age, the timing of her arrival, the circumstances, it all matched. He even saw her daughter draw a picture of a man she'd never met, yet it looked like Anton, down to the tie he used to wear. The truth eventually came out. He showed her old photographs, shared their story. Bit by bit, flashes of memory returned. A dance in the kitchen, a shared laugh on a rainy day, her hand in his at the train station. Tears fell from her eyes as the past started to piece itself back together. She cried for what was lost. He cried for what was found. Anton didn't return to the city. He canceled the resort deal. The vineyard land went untouched. Instead, he bought a small cottage on the edge of the village. He started growing grapes not for business, but for joy, for her, for their son. The city, the noise, the corporate race, none of it mattered now. He'd found something far more valuable, a family he'd thought he'd lost forever. And in the golden light of Willow Creek, Anton, Elena, and their son started over together.